This is me just being honest, that the last year of my life has been horrible. Nice. Hello and welcome back to Rosalia's Corner. My name is Rosalia and it has been a hot second since I was on this channel. Yeah, look, I got my little microphone back. This is kind of like cozy. I'm in my pajamas. These are my Gilmore Girls pajamas, which is really exciting. Where do I begin? This isn't planned. This is a pre-introduction back into Rosalia's Corner because when was the last time I posted? Let me have a look. Oh, it's been over a year. No, I last posted on the 7th of October 2024 and today's the 19th of October 2025. Damn. Okay, right. I didn't mean to be away for so long, to be honest. I've missed you. I just wanted to have a little chat, a little catch up, a little where have I been in the past year? Why have I been so unresponsive on here? And where I'm going, what the plan is, what's happening. I've been watching YouTube since I was a kid, and YouTubers specifically was my form of entertainment and television. Watching YouTubers when I was younger was one of those things that I was like, I want to do that. I want to be a YouTuber. Not even in the commercial sense of like daily vlogging and whatever else, but literally having a corner of the internet which is long form. I can just yap for ages. We know I love a yap. Yeah, and just sit down once a week or whenever, grow an audience, grow this fan base that I'm doing with my music, and let people into my life, but also be there for other people's lives. The way other YouTubers were there for me, I would like to be that for somebody or for a handful of people. And by me not being consistent on here, that is my downfall. However, I have been very consistent over on the other social medias. You can go check those out wherever you look at your short form reels. Update with me. I graduated university. I think I mentioned that before. I must have done. And then I went to Cornwall. Did actually vlog the entire trip of Cornwall last year. My plan was to do that as a video, and then I didn't. I think with not having a routine, I took life a little bit too easy. I was like, oh, I'll do it next week. I'll do it next week. I'll do it next week. And then next week turned into next year, and here we are now. Whoops. But yeah, I graduated, and it's been a very quiet year. In all honesty, I was doing a whole lot of nothing, you know, writing some songs, kind of trying to pull together the deluxe album of The Lovers Revisited. That is now out. That wasn't a thing the last time I released a video. In all honesty, I didn't really start working on the deluxe of The Lovers until about June. So from October to June, I was doing a whole load of nothing, which is really sad. My life has went into like a horrible slump of just nothingness. A lot of therapy, which I've graduated from now. I'm no longer in therapy. Yay, I think. A lot of self-reflection, a lot of thinking, a lot of isolation, a lot of not seeing people, a lot of not really having any friends, a lot of not really leaving my house. It sounds like the kind of thing a celebrity would do when they're like, they've hit peak fame and they want to like hide in their house and just like have time for themselves, whatever, and get back to their roots and do little hobbies and whatever. But for me, it's mental health, it's depression, it's struggling with social anxiety, it's learning how to be human again. I think I lost how to be a person. Now I'm doing a master's course in songwriting, which is exciting, and trying to find myself again, trying to meet new people, make new friends, get out there and speak to people, and make Rosalia Ritchie, the musician, feel like a real person. I've posted a lot this year on social media. All I want in my heart of heart is to grow a fan base, grow an audience, not because I necessarily want all these eyes on me, not in like a self-absorbed kind of way, not like I want to be famous and I want like, no, not like that. I don't mind if it comes slowly. I just want it to happen so I can grow these people, they can make friends, and they can be the kind-hearted individuals that should be in fan bases. I don't want people to feel lonely or isolated. I want to form a group of people kind of like myself that's maybe been a bit of an outcast, felt lonely, had mental health issues, maybe come from broken families, please, just anyone that's ever felt like something's wrong with them, which I'm sure everyone has at some point, I would like those people to find me and find my music. And the more that I release and the more that I be a person and exercise my right of being a human being, which is a very important thing to do, and me showing up for myself and showing up for you, hopefully you can do that too. I think my biggest motivation here is if I'm not posting music consistently, because, you know, that takes time, a lot of time for a project to come to fruition. I need another way to kind of get me by and to grow my audience and to find these people. And YouTube for me is the number one thing I've wanted to do since I was a teenager. So for like way over 10 years, YouTube is the thing that's sparked my interest. And I've tried over and over and over again. I have tried to be a YouTuber. I've tried to post content. On my main channel, my Rosalia YouTube music page, that was actually me posting covers when I was about 14 years old. It's not there anymore because it's all hidden away, but that page I created when I was young, and I was posting these covers of me singing songs and sometimes my own original songs too, and then it's now developed into my music channel. But then here I tried Veggies and Cheese, I tried Rosalia's Corner, I tried these different things that I thought I could stick to, and I couldn't, and that sucks. It's a shame that sometimes the thing you kind of want most in life to do, for me, music, and I guess YouTube in a way, are some of my biggest battles to overcome. And I think that's normal. I think some people have the determination and drive that if they see something they want to do, they go for it, they do it. Nothing stops them, nothing holds them back. For me, I have these lulls, I like to call them, I guess, where everything's just quiet. My brain is just numb. And as much as I want to open up my phone, open up my camera, get out this microphone, talk to you, I just can't do it. And I just have enough strength to do a TikTok. I'm pretty good at replying to my comments. That's one thing I love to make time for. And I've said it enough times in this short amount of time that I've been speaking. One thing about me is because my main focus is building this audience, building this fan base, I have to do as much as possible to find these people. And if I don't put in the effort, you're not going to put in the effort, and then I'll never get what I want, and I'll never be able to give that to you. This is me just being honest, that the last year of my life has been horrible. It's been a year where existing has felt very hard. Waking up has felt very hard. Being a person has not felt real. I have not felt real. I likely suffer from dissociation, a lot of me not feeling real, but I'm working through it. You know, I want to make it known that I've suffered with social anxiety my whole life. It went from being a shy girl when I was just like a tiny child to just being a socially anxious teen to being whatever I am now. But I'm not shy to the people that I care about, that I enjoy talking to. If you're one of my best friends or you're my boyfriend or you're my mum, I'm not shy talking to you. I love you. I can communicate as well as I'm communicating right now. I yap a lot. And with the few fans that have started to find me and the audience that I am building, these people have also captured this talkative side of me, the not so anxious side, because I'm really trying. I'm trying to be as open with my mental health journey as much as possible in life, not just on social media, but especially with the new people I'm meeting at my master's degree now, because when I go there and they see me kind of, maybe if I'm sat having like a bit of an off day, they know, okay, maybe she's just having a mental health off day, maybe her anxiety is just at the tipping point today, and they know. I've told my teachers, I've been straight up, and I'm so proud of myself for doing so. I'm advocating for myself in ways that I wish other people could have advocated for me when I was younger. I hated when I was younger, people would just be like, why is Rosalia so shy, and talk through me, talk to someone else? Why is Rosalia not looking at us? Why is Rosalia this? Why is Rosalia that? It's horrible being perceived. Sometimes I have a big issue with being perceived. It's why I don't perform on a stage. You know, it's why I don't stand there with my guitar and sing and make a spectacle of myself, because it's terrifying. I've spent my whole life being perceived by other people who don't actually know me, by adults, by friends, or people who aren't really friends. Just people will always make some sort of assumption about you, and they will never really know who you are. They've come up with it in their head. They see that she's sat in the corner and she's silent. Oh, she doesn't want to make friends. She doesn't care about people. She's sat on the sofa scrolling on her phone. She's not interested. She doesn't want to be here. She doesn't care about us. But really, for me, my head either goes blank and I'm just frozen, you know, like flight or fight. Mine is freeze. I think there's 4 different things with them. There's fight, flight, freeze, and fawn, I think is the 4 of them. And I am always freeze and maybe fawn. I just have this thing in my brain that goes numb and it's trying to work out, okay, what to say, what do I do, how do I talk to these people, do I stand up, do I talk, do I help with the washing up, do I do something? It's this weird thing in my brain where I'm sat there, I look like I'm just like sat on my phone looking, not doing anything. It's me not knowing how to cope in a situation, but people take that as she hates us, she doesn't want to be here, she's horrible, she's got better places to be, whatever. It's a paralyzing feeling, I would call it. It's one, again, I've spoken about in therapy a lot, working through this paralyzed feeling of just being in a situation, that dissociation of not feeling real, feeling paralyzed. That's happened all through my life. But since having nowhere to be, no urgency, no clubs, no friends, no nothing really, there's a few hints here or there where I've seen someone or I've done something, but in the grand scheme of things in a year, it's been this horrendous and huge freeze. Everything in my life has frozen entirely. And that's why it's been so hard to pick up this camera and go, hi guys, how are you? Because I just can't. If on a day-to-day basis, you feel frozen, you feel this paralyzed feeling of just blank, that exact expression, just, it looks like things are going through the brain, but you just can't say anything. If you're doing that and you're in the midst of it, picking up a camera and talking is like, what are you going to talk about? You've got nothing to talk about. I'm really proud of myself. I did a 1-year live stream for the Lovers in May, which was really exciting. I did it on Zoom. I had a bunch of amazing fans that I got to talk to, like just hang out with, sing some songs with. I did another live stream right before the deluxe came out and I got to show my lovely people the new songs that weren't even released into the world yet. That was so exciting. I've spent time making CDs. I've made photo cards. Wait, I need to find some. Look at this. We have a hype sticker that has stars on it. You can kind of see them reflecting. Beautiful! It's all wrapped up and it's got my logo as a sticker on the back, and that's the back cover you can kind of see. And then I made these photo cards. You get 5 in a packet. So cute. And I've been selling those on my Bandcamp and people have bought them and that's exciting. And I've watched a lot of people unboxing them on social media again. It's amazing. It's gone international. I've sent things to Italy. I've sent things to the Netherlands. I've sent things to Portugal. It's just so exciting for me. Just a girl in the UK, in this small town. A small town girl, that's what I am. And I'm reaching global. Well, I'm reaching Europe. We'll work on global. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to have a catch up with you because it's been a hot second. I wanted to let you into my life a tad. God knows I've gone through some stuff and that's what's led me to this point in life with my brain and everything, just feeling messed up. But I don't want you to feel sorry for me or like sad or whatever, because if anything, I like to be a bit of a living caution tale. Not that my life's been so horrendous, like it's really not that bad. But when things get to me, I'm quite an emotional person. You could say I'm biodegradable. But things get to me and they get to my heart, and when that happens, it's horrible. It's really horrible. But at the same time, I can be here for you. Just because bad things happen and you get sad doesn't mean you can't stop trying. You know, I could have just left this channel away forever and just been like, I've tried too many times to make a comeback and try again and I keep failing. That's it, I'm giving up. But I haven't. I'm still here. I'm growing. Every day I'm growing. I'm growing my hair. Look at it. It's long, it's brown, it's beautiful. I'm coming back to my roots. And that's another thing as well. I literally dyed the rest of my hair brown to match my roots, so I could feel like I was coming home to myself. I've lived for so long and just felt like I wasn't at home, like I'm home, but I just haven't felt home, you know, in here, in my heart. And doing these little things to remind myself I'm alive, I'm doing things that I love. I'm me who I was when I was a child. I'm still me who I am now. That young girl is still inside of me, her hopes, her dreams. They still live on in me. And I do it for you and I do it for younger me. And the me today is just working out continuously how to do it for her, how to do it for you. And that's for me to figure out. And I'll write songs about it. And I will come back on here and talk about it. But this is just my long-winded way of giving a background to the last year. It's me showing up for myself again, advocating for me, advocating for you, and that's okay. That's fine. There's nothing more authentic than coming on here with the makeup that I put on this morning that's mostly rubbed off by now, and my pajamas, and just talking to you like we're on a FaceTime call, like we're friends, because I'm done with hiding. I'm fed up with hiding myself. I'm fed up with hiding my hopes, my dreams, my fears, my life. I'm so fed up of not being who I am, of being inauthentic, not portraying myself the way that I deserve to be portrayed. So we're going to practice it together. I'm not promising to post regularly. I would like to post once a week. I'm not saying that starts from today. Follow me on my socials. I am here for you. Just know that. Just know that even if I'm not communicating with you, even if I'm not looking at you directly in the eye and saying hello, hi, even if I'm not directly there with you, spiritually, you know, whatever you believe, I'm there for you 100%. All the time, through my songwriting, through these videos, through the universe that I strongly believe in. It's good that I have a belief system, a faith, something that I can anchor me when times get tough. You don't have to believe what I believe, but you can trust that I'm here for you, even if you're in the pit of absolute disaster. Maybe tomorrow you'll have a snack, and it'll be a great snack. I have a snack. I have this cappuccino drink. My God. Now that feels like coming home. I've been craving one of those all day. These didn't exist last year. Well, in my world anyway. And currently, they're making me the happiest girl in the world. Maybe I would have been a bit happier last year if I discovered this. It's just my hyperfixation. It was iced strawberry matches for a while. It was iced vanilla lattes, homemade for a while. Now it's this that I get from Tesco's. I just want to say, whether you've discovered me today from this video or you've found me on social media a year ago or whenever, thank you for being here, for sticking it out, for sticking out this weird, really weird journey with me. I promise to be as open as I can. Obviously there's boundaries. I don't want to feel far away from people. I don't want to feel unattainable. I want to be authentic. I want to be real, you know, slightly greasy hair, pajamas and all. I want you to see me as real because I want to feel real. Does that make sense? I'm gonna make videos for the younger me and for those out there who felt like younger me, or those of you who are just interested in my life. If I watched a video like this when I was younger, a teenager, and I watched Dodie, she talked about dissociation, or Zoe Sugg, Zoella, she spoke a lot about anxiety, and Dan Howell, who spoke a lot about mental health as well. Like, I grew up watching a lot of these people who were very open as they could be about their mental health at the time, and that was really interesting because they gave words to things that I didn't actually understand because I was young, I was a teenager, and these were people in their mid-20s, and now I'm in my mid-20s and potentially talking to people who are in their teens, maybe older, but I'm very aware that I'm starting from a point that there's people who are younger than me who might not understand a word of what I've said so far. I'm not trying to prepare you for a scary life. Like, that is not the plan. Plan is you are going to have a life, a beautiful life. There will be hardships on the way, 100%. That doesn't mean you stop going on the journey. I've always said that I imagine life is planned out in pencil. I imagine that, you know, you've got your start point and your end point. Those are fixed. Whatever happens between here and here, that's fixed from day one. However, the journey to get there, drawn out in pencil, because even though there's a destination that you are going to get to, it could take you so many different ways, a very windy road to get there. And I believe this could be my windy road. If you have something in your heart that you've loved your whole life, for me, again, it's YouTube, songwriting, music, it could take you years to get there, maybe decades, I don't know, maybe it'll take you one day if you're that lucky. Everyone's on a different journey. You will get there. And I'm saying this to myself in the viewfinder, I'm saying this to you. If you have dreams and you've had them since a kid, or you've had them since yesterday, do it. If you want to write a song, just write a song. If it's horrendous and horrible, then don't show anyone, just write it for yourself. Write a new one tomorrow. Whatever it is you want to do, we're gonna do it. I want to do YouTube, so I'm doing it, and I'm doing it with you. I would like to give a thanks to a couple of my favourite people that follow me, that follow my music journey, because I literally just got a comment in one of my videos, 15 different ideas that I could do on YouTube, and number 2 was a yapping session, so this is what you got. This is a fresh start. This is a day 1, another October where I'm trying again. I've had too many hardships. You've probably had too many hardships. Let's just start again. You don't have to wait until a new year to start. So, hi, my name is Rosalia. This is Rosalia's Corner. Still alive. Both alive. And I think it's going to be a good one. If you watch this and you have ideas of what you would like me to talk about, this has been completely unscripted, and you can probably tell I don't have a piece of paper in front of me. I glance at my phone to look at the time, but this is all coming from my brain, just complete talking, utter nonsense half the time. But if you do have ideas of what you would like me to talk about, have my opinion on, please let me know. I am by no means qualified to talk about mental health or literally anything, but I can talk from my personal experience. I'm just here for you. I'm here to hold your hand through life, through my songs, through this. My whole life. All I've wanted is people. So I'm finding my people. Genuinely, I could do a whole solo podcast by myself. I've recorded for 43 minutes now. I really wonder how I'm going to edit this down. I will talk to you so soon. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe if you want to see more of me, because there will be more of me. I promise. Goodbye.